Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about the Windows 11 Quick Machine Recovery feature. So we're going to tell you what it does. We'll show you a screenshot of how it looks in case you run into it. And then we'll also show you how to find it in your settings. Alright, so depending on when you're watching this video, you may or may not have this feature. So it's in 24H2, and then it will definitely be in 25H2 when it comes out in the near future here. So if you're watching this when 25H2 is out for everybody, then you'll definitely have it. And then if you're running Windows Home, it should be enabled by default, but if you're running Windows Professional Enterprise, it's disabled, I believe, by default. You'll have to go in and enable it. All right, so what is QMR? So this was designed to replace the startup repair option in the Windows recovery environment. So I'm sure you've had your computer crash and you've had to do the startup repair, which works maybe 50% of the time. Then this is designed to replace this. So this is part of Windows Resiliency Initiative, which aims to create a more stable and self-sufficient operating system. So the gist of it is that it is designed to fix your computer for you when you have these blue screen errors, rather than just giving you an error code and having you try and figure it out on your own. All right, so going back to startup repair, that relied on local files. So QMR is cloud connected, so you'll have to have an internet connection for it to work. And it will then download targeted fixes directly from Microsoft servers via Windows Update when you have a problem. And then, of course, if your computer has such a severe problem that it can't get online, then it's probably not going to help you. All right, so what problems does QMR solve? So catastrophic boot failures, such as having a faulty update or other issue that prevents your PC from even reaching the desktop. So when you use the startup repair, that's only designed to fix problems using files already on your computer, and it's limited as to what it could fix. And then the new solution here with QMR works by connecting to Microsoft servers online to get targeted fixes, and it's a more effective way to fix boot problems, or at least that's what they claim. I guess you'll see how well it works once you have to actually use it. All right, so how does it work? So this process is automatically triggered after 2 or 3 failed boot attempts, which causes the PC to enter the recovery mode, WinRE. So once it does this, it'll automatically establish a network connection using your Ethernet or Wi-Fi credentials. Right, then it'll send diagnostic data to Microsoft servers, and if there's a fix for this problem, it will be delivered back to your computer via Windows Update. So then your computer will download and apply the fix and then reboot. And then if everything is successful, you'll be back in business. And if not, then it'll go back to the WinRE environment and then retry the process at set intervals to continue searching for a solution. And you can actually change this intervals, which you'll see when we go to the Windows setting. All right, so how does it compare to other repair tools? All right, so we have our quick machine recovery versus our startup repair. So the QMR uses the cloud to download new fixes, while startup repair uses local files on your drive. QMR can be used when the computer does not boot at all, and then the startup repair can be used as a fallback if QMR is unavailable. So if for some reason it can't go online to download these fixes, it'll still try and use the startup repair feature. All right, so I'm sure you've seen the SFC and the DISM options when you're trying to fix your computer. So you can still use SFC when your computer is running but unstable or has corrupted files. And then you could use DISM when SFC fails to try and fix the core Windows image. And of course, you should run that before SFC. And then the QMR is designed to be used when your PC cannot boot at all. All right, so here's some information for QMR. So it's released in the August 2025 security update. Here's the KB number for Windows 11 24H2. So for the Home Edition, like I said, it's enabled by default. Pro and higher editions, it's disabled by default. And so one limitation, obviously, it's a best effort tool. It's not going to be a guaranteed fix, just like any of these other Windows repair options. So it works best for widespread known issues, but may not have a fix for one-off problems. And I also assume that as it becomes more popular, they'll have more known fixes that can be used to fix, a wider variety of problems, or at least hopefully. All right, so to summarize, QMR is a significant upgrade that replaces the old startup repair. It turns a critical boot failure into a potentially automated and self-correcting process, has the potential to drastically reduce downtime, for home users and business users, hopefully. And then it makes Windows a more resilient and reliable platform for the future. And of course, we'll have to wait and see about that too. All right, so here is a screenshot of what you can expect to see. So you might have already seen this before if your computer crashed. And if it can't repair the issue right away, you could see it's going to try again in 30 minutes, which is the default. Or you could press enter for more recovery options and use one of the older options if this doesn't work. And then it has the log file path down there as well. All right, so now let's go over to the settings on a Windows 11 computer and show you where you can find this. All right, so we're on a Windows 11 24H2 desktop here. So if we go to the settings and system, and you want to go down to recovery, and then you should have this option for quick machine recovery that you could click on. So you can turn it off if you don't want to use it. Then there's the option to continue searching if a solution hasn't been found. And then here's where you can change the frequency to how often it checks. So 10 minutes is the lowest, up to 12 hours. So 30 minutes is the default here. And then you can change the restart interval as well if needed in these options. All right, so like I said, this is a pretty new feature. So of course, depending on when you're watching this. So hopefully it's going to solve some of these blue screen problems that seem to be turning into more of an issue for people, especially with Windows 11 for some reason. So it'll be interesting to see how well this really works. So I guess you'll find out for yourself when you have to use it. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.